Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. UMass will kick off and will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, UConn.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this race. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So Connecticut's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but
there he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they are going to be gassed.
Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, UConn. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To throw, it's Emmanuel. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They've got the screen set up.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Had to throw it before he wanted. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quick completion on the out route. Turning it on! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. First down for this offense. The give to the tailback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They go to the ground. Creates a little space. It's a seam wide, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kelly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Gain of 17 on the play. And first down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Under fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got 50 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. This UConn offense really has it going. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, it's Edwards. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. UConn will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Quickly complete. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Up-tempo for the offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hood. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UConn going back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Quickly to the tight end. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Trying play action. Buys a little extra time. Slings it downfield. Got his man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the big fella. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll set up to throw. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. They'll start this drive from the 42. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. Got room on the return. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Flips it out in the flat. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the goal.
Touchdown, Huskies! And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, the ground game. Slips a tackle and he's got room.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
UMass to the line facing third and long. Looking for a man. It's Emmanuel. Got his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Using his legs, it's Hood. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. UMass will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll leave it with him. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down at the 41. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Makes the catch. It's Parker. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Back to pass. It's Emmanuel. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover...
There he goes. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've been giving up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, give on the inside. Turning it on! He now has 91 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to the back. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Emmanuel. Extending the play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's good. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. UMass will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pen them deep. A fair catch called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They're going to run it to the right. Gets it past the marker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Huskies want to crank the tempo. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down.
Yeah, and really good third down situational defense. You know it's third and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And good work by... team to get the return man down on the ground. UConn going back to work on offense. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, victory formation, victory formation, punt, win the game, David.
No doubt about it. When you're up 2+ possessions, there's no way for the defense to get back in the game. So take a knee, get out of here with the dub.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on.